Bonjour YouTube. Ça va bien? On s'en était arrêté là, je crois. Mais ça fait un moment quand même. Enfin, pour toi peut-être que c'est assez récent, mais pour moi... une histoire de fumée sur la place du village, de merguez, je crois. Si je me rappelle bien. On va voir de quoi il en retourne, c'est maintenant. Le DLC. Oh, je suis toute blanche des patounes. J'aime trop marcher dans la neige, c'est tout blanc. Alors qu'est-ce qui se passe? La cinématique.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Oh là!
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Somewhere it's come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No, independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Aurea
and punish their
Thunderstrom.
absence.
Maybe
Just
worth
look
a
at the
shot.
frozen tall neck.
Ok, ben ça en fait des nouvelles infos.
The daemon's markings are fierce,
Par contre, tout le monde parle, c'est fou.
but a
Quoi.
skilled hunter
Bonjour,
doesn't
monsieur.
let
I do
fear.
not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes,
The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Okay.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Ok.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Ok. Ah, faut trouver Naltuk. Par là-bas, peut-être Naltuk.
It's already been a long day. I'll have earned my time.
Il est où? Ah. Je t'ai raté, pardon. C'est toi, Natu? Non, c'est pas toi.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
C'est louche.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Oh, attends. Bon, en tout cas, c'est pas là. Par contre, il y a un marchand Badouk. Peut-être avec de nouvelles armes. Oh. Est-ce que... Ah, c'est avec du cristal bleu, j'ai pas du tout la monnaie du coin. J'ai pas les Deutschmark du coin, putain. Et c'est quoi, censé être plus puissant? Maintenant débordez la corde de cet arc de précision spécialisé pour charger des tirs plus puissants. Ah d'accord, c'est genre ça charge un tir plus puissant. Ok, cool. Coureuse de Werak Banuk. Quand survie thermique, traité avec des huiles médicinales, restaure lentement la santé. Oh, c'est pas mal ça. Hein. Bon, par contre, on peut rien équiper dessus. Mais j'aime bien l'idée. Là, il faut des cristaux bleus, j'en ai pas. Karja, bon. Eh ouais, ça permet de résister au feu et à la glace. Mais bien comme il faut, là, 60 carrément. Mais je n'ai pas de cristaux bleus. Deg. Je pourrais acheter ça, mais bon. Source, il n'y a pas de nouvelles potions, non. Pas de... Boîte à trésor, je prends les échantillons gratuits. C'est quoi ça? Acheter avec des cristaux. Ok, d'accord. Oh, dis donc. Je les ai pas ces cartes là. Ah, j'en ai fait des quêtes. Peau de chèvre, os de blaireau, os de chèvre, os de blaireau. Ok. Il faut absolument que je tue des bestioles dans les parages donc. Très bien, très bien, très bien. Merci beaucoup. Bah prends. Ok.
There have been hunting competitions at the Frost Fig.
Inondation, donc ce serait là-haut. Ouf, c'est pas à côté. Ok, après il y aurait la voie des chamans. Ah, il est loin d'Altouk. Moi je suis là. Oh, il est loin d'Altouk. D'accord, ok, d'Altouk. Après, carte d'épique. Oh, ça c'est les, oui, les quêtes. Voilà, d'accord, ok. Rejoindre le repère de bandits. Ça c'est pas du tout au même endroit. Ok, d'accord. Qu'est-ce que... Là il y a un marchand normal ici. Pourquoi il me l'indique sur la carte? Comment on y va lui? Qu'est-ce qu'il fout tout là-haut? Non mais je l'ai croisé lui. Je viens de là, non? Et il y avait un autre marchand là que j'ai pas vu. Attends. Je vais essayer de retrouver tout le monde déjà. Ça peut toujours être utile. Et je cours. Alors qu'est-ce que vous vendez vous? Marchand, ouais. Ah c'est un marchand normal. Ouais, normal, normalement, hein, comparé à ce que j'ai déjà. Ok. Ouais, j'ai un truc contre le gel, ouais, ok. Je pourrais m'en servir si besoin. Hop, on récupère les échantillons gratuits, ça fait plaisir. Plein de gens. Ok, admettons. Et donc lui là-haut, là. On dirait que je l'ai déjà trouvé. Ah non, c'est le... C'est pas pareil. Alors comment on y va? Par là.
When quiet descended, Barnakai finally fell.
Découvert un marchand? Ah, c'est quoi ça?
The machines bowed their heads under where I went. The light she held within her drifted from her cloud and rose to the sky. And for just a moment, before life left her, Barnakai knew the truth of the blue light. And she felt peace.
Fais un petit spectacle.
We remember Barnakai, the first to crawl from the cave beneath the world, brought the machines to us. When we speak the name of our tribe, we remember her.
Banukai.
And we will not forget.
Ok, j'ai pas suivi le début, mais d'accord. Très bien. Merci. Merci pour le spectacle. Il a dit que j'avais découvert un... Oui, c'est ça que je viens de découvrir, mais c'est pas à côté quand même, c'est par là-bas. Je vais essayer de monter.
We remember,
Remember.
when the old ones were fresh. Numbers were...
I remember the Red Raids, Outlander. I know what outsiders bring to the cut.
Ready?
The daemon cannot force the blue light from the machines. Only suppress it.
Il faut le mériter le marchand là-haut. Peut-être qu'il vend des cristaux bleus.
The light has left the planet.
Non. Ouais. Ah, c'est toi. Bonjour.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew. But a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Troquer les pigments, mais j'ai pas de pigments. Ah, je suis désolé madame, j'ai pas du tout de pigments. J'ai rien du tout.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Ok, ben j'essaierai de te trouver des pigments.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Cool. Merci beaucoup. Je vais me mettre en quête de pigments. Descendre en rappel. Ah. Ok, c'était donc ça. Attention. Les genoux. Oh là. Très bien. Ah là il doit y avoir une source de pigments là, regardez. Un petit côté coloré là. On va essayer d'aller voir ça aussi, cette nouvelle quête là. Et puis ben, on va commencer à avancer puisqu'il faut s'engager de toute façon. Il y a des nouvelles bestioles, tout ça. On va sauvegarder pour pas se retaper toutes les lignes de dialogue si jamais. Voilà. Et à nous le DLC, c'est parti.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outlander, wait a moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
You're not the first to take an interest in it. I made it myself.
Your own design. Yet you are not a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this.
Oui.
But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Cool, peut-être que je pourrais améliorer ma lance, ce serait temps. Ah, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est des pigments ou pas?
Never get these dyes out from under my fingernails.
These youngsters are too careless. The cloth always comes out splotchy and uneven.
Ouais, ça a l'air d'être des pigments, mais je peux pas les prendre. Ok. Et ben, on va se rendre au moins au prochain feu de camp. Et ouais, il me faut de la chèvre. Pour je sais plus quel objet. Temps de grâce. Non. Je voudrais plus que ça, s'il vous plaît. Oh non, il va falloir buter des petits écureuils, j'ai pas envie.
Save this for later.
Oh.
Outlanders. Carja Outlanders.
I work hard every day.
Why, hello there.
Des Carja, donc. On peut parler à des gens. Oh, ils sont bien installés, eux, là. Vous avez pas froid? Ok, bon, très bien. On peut parler à personne, mais il y a un petit... Ah, un petit prêtre et tout, là.
What brings you Carja so far from your home?
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me well to guide them. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this priest along to read the signs.
I did say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress. May your arrows find their mark.
Ok. Ok, rien de spécial par ici. Un autre feu de camp par là. Oh, c'est quoi ça? Le mieux ce serait d'aller évidemment libérer la girafe là-bas. Comme ça au moins on verrait un peu plus clair sur cette map. Je pense qu'on va faire ça. On va se diriger vers la girafe tout de suite.
I'll tuck that away.
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge? Next, I'll be running the lodge. And then what?
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Ok, faiblesse au feu, résistance à la glace.
Tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Ah ouais, il est tout... Oh non, il va pas bien. Qu'est-ce qui lui est arrivé?
It fell a long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
Tu fais les pillards, ok. Mon dieu, je sais pas ce qu'il faut en arbre.
Again.
Merde, je l'ai raté.
Machine saw me.
Tu peux looter s'il te plaît? Merci madame.
Good hit.
Tu vas crever, oui.
Be fascinating.
If there were one looking for me. Ah oui, je t'ai bloqué sur un tronc, je comprenais pas. Ok, très bien.
That's the last of the scavengers.
Ah, super.
Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. Maybe my focus will see something.
Oui, j'arrive.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts.
Oh no.
If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
J'entends encore des grands coups d'aile, comme si c'était pas loin. Ah, ça fait un moment qu'il est piégé. Ok. Commençons par ici. Elle galère à marcher dans la neige.
Before I even breathe out.
Alors on a dit... oui, par là, effectivement, c'est plus bas, mais... je peux descendre par là, en mode un peu à l'arrache. On va dire par là. Hop. Voilà. Let's go. Il fait pas chaud hein. Voilà. Tu peux attraper toi.
him in...
Ouais. Il en reste un gros là-bas.
Heart seems intact. Tonics are real tough.
Grilleuse. Je connais pas les grilleuses. Je suis sensible à la glace. On verra après. On va s'occuper de son cas juste après. On va pouvoir finir avec lui.
Slow and quiet does it.
Attends. Alors c'est quoi ton... Faiblesse du corps, c'est la flambe. Oh, d'accord, ok. La bonbonne de flambée, ça d'accord. Lance-mine tout, générateur tout, résistance à la déchirure. Ah. Ok. Donc le corps est sensible au gel. Et ben on va lui lâcher un petit peu de gel et puis après on va tirer dessus normal ou feu. Faisons ça. Alors. Ça va pas le venir. La caméra. Pas évident.
I'll find a use for you.
Et le troisième, 1, 2. Pourquoi j'en vois que 2? J'en ai déjà chopé un des 3, c'est ça? Ouais. Bah c'est bon, d'accord. Ça me fait marrer comme elle marche dans la neige.
Saving these for the trail. Damn.
J'ai raté un truc? Elle est où les pièces qui me manquent là? Qu'est-ce que je comprends pas? Oula! Qu'est-ce qui fait ce bruit? Qu'est-ce que j'entends? Attendez, il y a un truc que j'ai pas compris dans la quête, c'est pas possible. Trouver la pièce... stabilisateur, ouais. Trouver la pièce en cours, actionneur. Bah, et alors? Ah, voilà. Ah, elle était sur la bestiole, c'est ça. C'est quand j'ai looté, en fait. Donc, faut que je trouve une bestiole à looter. Enfin, à taper et à looter. Mais du coup, il est où? Faut que je cherche aux alentours d'ici, j'imagine. Attends, reviens. Oh non, on est parti trop loin. Lui. Ah, c'est juste des cordes filantes. C'est quoi déjà vos points faibles, vous? Donc. Ok, bon, c'était sans doute pas ça. Oui, je suis parti beaucoup trop loin. Oh, cette galère pour marcher dans la neige. Là, il y a des bestioles aussi. Bon, on va aller faire celle-ci, parce que ça, c'est le... Non, même pas, c'est rien, ça. Non, non, bon, alors, d'accord, je vous laisse tranquille. Mais j'entends des bêtes. Ah.
Ready or not.
Et reviens. Je vais essayer d'aller au 2, à celui-ci là. Oui, plaît-il? Oh, Attends. Ah mais voilà, c'est parce que c'est là-dedans. Eh oui, c'est ça. Oh oh. C'était donc bien ça. Oh, il y a un autre truc là. Oh, c'est quoi ça? Formation de cristal bleu. Oh ouais. Ok, par contre, pour qu'est-ce qui vient de se passer dehors là? Pourquoi d'un seul coup ça fait des bruits? Je suis content d'avoir du cristal bleu, mais si c'est pour... Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ouais. Ok. Ok. Donc il nous reste à choper le numéro 2 qui est en remontant par là. C'est parti. Putain, les veilleurs rouges ils sont pas aussi simples que les veilleurs tout court. J'ai beau leur tirer dans l'œil, ça marche pas pareil. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Étincelle, ok. Ok. Ah.
I can get out of this.
Monte. C'est pas par là? Ouh là là, mais t'es parti où toi? Ok. Je pensais qu'il y avait quelque chose de particulier en haut de la montagne. J'ai pas l'impression.
Good. I can use this.
On est pas dans Zelda, hein. Pas des pièces d'armure en haut de chaque montagne. Mais c'est beau. Ok. Je peux me TP ici ou pas? Permettez? Voilà. Pas mal.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, I'm right. I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching.
Yeah.
Jill should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb that tall.
Non, il faut monter quand même. Ah, vite,
I'll need to find higher ground. I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Oui, on est trop loin là. Ah, tout ça pour perdre la moitié de ma santé comme moi.
Okay, anyway, now what? Stay down!
Oh, mais vous êtes combien là? Elle est où Gigi? On voit pas.
Can't be too prepared.
Can't be too prepared. Elle est là. Je vais me rendre là-bas, sur mon pic, tranquille. Allez, on court. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? L'oiseau il est mort de la trouille de la girafe.
All right. Now I just have to reach its head. Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Yeah. Un point de compétence en plus. Super. Par contre, qu'est-ce qu'il fait nuit? Oh, terrible. Ah ah. Ouais, plein de trucs, plein de trucs, plein de trucs. Ah, des pigments là, un petit peu, là on dirait, tac tac. Des trucs, on sait pas ce que c'est. Une zone de chasse, de quoi échanger cristal bleu. Un secret? Ah oui. De quoi améliorer ma lance peut-être. Ok. Bah y a pas tant de points que ça, ou alors je les vois pas bien. Il reste une zone... c'est louche ça. C'est louche. Ok. Et ben... On va aller faire ce bout de quête ici.
I can't feel much of anything in this. Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse signal.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ces conneries?
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergren told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need?
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Sympa.
But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Alright. Eh bien ça fait 1 heure. Donc petite coupure pub, enfin pub. Pause pipi en tout cas. On se retrouve juste après.